Hey, 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 how's everybody going tonight? How's everybody doing tonight? Welcome, welcome. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the live show. We're going to be starting out here momentarily. Hope you guys are doing fantastical today. It's great to see everybody popping on here. Hello, say hello. Where you calling in from? Where you dialing in from? Where are you at in the world today? 4%er. Who is a 4%er over here? Let me get the juice plug in there so we can have a little chat going on. You know what I'm saying? Have a little conversation going on happening over here. It's good to see everybody. It's great being here with you guys as always. I love to hang out with y'all. We always have some good stuff to talk about, huh? All right, how we doing tonight? Okay, Mary. Good to see everybody. As you guys are piling in here, we'll give it about 30 seconds or so. Tell me where you're from tonight. Tell me where you are in the world. If you're brand new to the 4%, if you just joined us, maybe this is your first stream. Maybe this is your first Facebook, group, stream experience here. Welcome. We're glad to have you here. I see some familiar names popping on, some familiar faces. It's always great to see you guys. I want to talk a little bit about tonight. I want to talk a little bit about some things that will hopefully bring you value, right? We've got some updates. We've got some announcements. We've got some updates. We've got some cool stuff to talk about. And I want to give you a guide, all right? I'm going to give you a guide tonight that will show you exactly how to fail. That's right. Anybody need a guide how to fail? It'll be important. A guide how to fail, huh? I don't see your comments. You guys experienced anything weird going on with Facebook lately? Maybe not, huh? Let me see if I can see your comment, because I like to see what you're all talking about over there. Hold on a sec. Let me see if I can fill this in. Oh, look at that. I'm seeing, my goodness, why is this interesting, huh? I see your comments on the computer, but I don't see them on the phone. And of course, I'm streaming from my phone over here. That is strange. I don't know why that is. But anyways, okay, so I see, okay, I'm just gonna read it from the computer here. How about that? We're gonna be starting out, you guys, give another 30 seconds, okay? We got some people just joining over here. We're gonna hang out here for a few minutes. Welcome, you guys. We're gonna talk about I've got some updates for you, some cool stuff to share with you, some announcements to make. I also will tell you exactly, I'm gonna give you a 7-step breakdown, a guide. We have the 7 steps to results guide in the members area. I'm going to give you tonight, I'm going to give you a 7-step guide precisely how to fail, okay? How's your dad? Elvira, thank you very much for asking. I literally just stepped into the office, literally like 10 minutes before the show here. And I was at the hospital with my daddy. He was going through he was seeing some docs that were doing some stuff on him. So he is doing, he needs a lot of prayers is what he needs. But he's going through some serious health challenges right now. Thank you for asking, I appreciate that, it means a lot. I was literally there, probably half the day today. All right, let's see what else we've got here. Bunny, okay, we've got Tamika, Bunny, Anna, Merlem, okay, Gina, okay, I see you guys, Jeff Woods, okay, great, so you guys are ready to go. Okay, appreciate you guys are awesome. Thank you. We're going to be talking about business. I want to talk about your business tonight, you guys, right? So I've got some announcements to make first, okay, and then we're going to dive into into some of the things that I wanted to share with you, which I think we need to be important. Do you see me? Well, Luna, what's up? I see you, Luna. Okay, we're gonna have Q&A as well, you guys. So I'm gonna hang out here for Q&A. I'm not sure why, but the comments are not showing up on my little, on my phone. It's weird. Okay. Good. Okay, first things first, you guys. I had this morning. Well, first of all, if you have not watched a quick update I did last Friday, okay, if you're brand new to the group or whatever, first of all, you guys, make it a point, like, especially for you guys new, right, coming in, make it a point. This is like what we have right now is we're a baby, as far as the 4% is concerned, we're a baby. The vision is ginormous, it's gigantic, it's huge, it's massive, okay? If you've been with us for, at least a few webinars, hopefully you see the vision. Heck, if you've been through the 7 steps, hopefully you got a glimpse of the vision a little bit, right? How many of you have been through the 7 steps, okay? If you have not been through the 7 steps, you need to go through it for your sake, if you want to, really, if you want to do something significant. We wanted to break this down as simple as possible. In my opinion, what we're building out here, what we set out to do, what we have our hands on is literally probably the smartest, the coolest, the most powerful platform that an affiliate marketer, a veteran marketer, or a beginner could ever dream of, okay? And I really think that we're onto something that really, really awesome here, but we cannot mess it up. Now, here's the thing. Right? There's going to be 3 categories of people. There'll be people who will make things happen, right? They'll see an opportunity, they'll jump on it, they'll go full out. They're not going to ask too many questions. They'll be like, dude, I'm like an empty cup, like an empty vessel, right? Just fill this stuff, right? And there's, and these people will go really, really far. They'll go really, really far. I'm telling you from my experience, I've seen a lot. I started to work with people when I was 19 years old. Actually before that, right? But I was working for somebody. I wanted to, or I started to work for myself when I was 19, okay? And I never had a paycheck, okay, ever since. Prior to that, I was working with people as well. And I was working with, for example, one of the jobs that I had when I was young, right? When I was in my teens still was collections, right? So, the people that don't pay the credit card or whatever, I would call them up. An auto dialer would actually do that for me, right? And I would just have the headset on, and it would just like connect the person, and I needed to do my thing, and you get the person to pay their credit card. So that's when I started to learn a lot about, working with people, and what I'm telling you right now is so significant, man. If you guys are here, right, and if your vision is to truly build something like really, 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 really good, right? It is my sincere desire and hope that you just listen, man. Just once and for all, just listen. Just listen. Like don't try to judge or think that you know better. I mean, unless you're getting the results you want, I would just listen. Let me tell you, when I was about 18 years old, right, I went to work with this bank as a collections rep, okay, working for a bank, collections rep, and all that good stuff. And I seen, there's people who just talk about lack, right? And people just like, oh my goodness, this doesn't work, and I'm getting cussed over here, and I'm getting yelled at. Oh my goodness, life sucks, and this doesn't work, right? Being an 18-year-old kid, the guy that brought me in to the department, he's like, dude, see this person over here? He's a crybaby, right? He's a crybaby. Stay away from him as far as you can. Why? Because that stuff is contagious. It's contagious. He's like, see the girl over there? And we had a girl who was #1 in the department. She was like killing it. She was just like collecting everybody. Like somebody like this crybaby would collect like maybe $300 in a whole day, right? And she would collect like 40,000 in the same day, calling same people, talking to same accounts, heck, same department, same everything. Everything is the same, right? He's like, hey, you wanna surround yourself with her. So first category of people is gonna be like I was at 18, right? And I got that, and I was just like smart enough. I was just like, and again, not because of any, but I just listened because I wanted to be the best, and I listened, right? And I sat around next to her, and I'm like, hey, can I listen to your phone calls on my break? Can I listen to your phone calls as you're working? Can I listen? I would take lunch. I would eat really, really super quick and come back, right? And still have like 10 minutes to spare, right? Lunch. And I would literally sit next to her and just listen how she was talking, right? I was an empty cup, man. I didn't care what the script was that was given to me. I didn't care what they wanted us to say. I wanted to know what she was doing that worked for her. Make sense? You guys getting this? Again, look, I'm 33 right now, okay? I'm 33 right now. And some of you guys might be watching this, you might be 70, you might be, you know, we've got some people, I think at the last time that I've met the oldest person who was a part of what we were doing was like, I think it was 92 or 93 years old. And the youngest person I've met was like probably 16 or 17, okay? You can be anywhere. You guys look, as a founder of the 4%, I really want everybody to succeed here. I really do, okay? But we have got to take off our, you know, whatever this thing is, you know, your labels. I am this, I'm an engineer, I think I know something, I'm a lawyer, I'm a doctor, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, the other, I'm a homemaker, I think. It doesn't, like, when it comes to results in business is not, like, it's an equalizer, right? It just makes everybody equal. Everybody starts out at the same, you know, at a place. If I would go to a different industry, I would seek out, I would become an empty vessel. I don't care what the experience I have or lack of it, or how many times I've failed, or how many times I've succeeded, or what kind of income I've earned before. If I'm starting a new venture, okay, I would become an empty cup, first and foremost. With that, why am I telling you all this, okay? Some people are coming in and they think that they're just too smart for this business. They're too smart for whatever it is that they think that they're smart for, right? And they think that they don't need to go through the entire, you know, 7 steps. Well, I've already heard that. I've already seen that. I already know. I think I already know. I'm going to skip this. Those people will fail, okay? That's category number 2. Okay, first category is going to be an empty cup person. They're going to be like, dude, you like whatever. I'm just going to do it, okay? And they'll succeed. They will succeed. Number 2 group of people, the know-it-alls, they'll fail. Group number 3, these people will be, you know, they'll be just looking around. Okay, they'll be just like, okay, I heard. Okay, they're the gossipers, right? And these people are like, you know, they don't have the foundation, okay? They're like everywhere, okay? One day they'll be up, another day they'll be down. You know, somebody says something good, they're fired up. Somebody says something bad, they're all down, and oh my goodness, this is a scam that doesn't work. And they'll be looking for validations, you know what I mean? They'll be looking for validations of validate the concept for me, right? Does this work? Can I see other people making it, right? And they're not willing to take the time to do their own, you know, due diligence or research, or just look at the facts. They're just like, they want to be told, you know, and they want to be spoon-fed, if you will, right? And those people will be up and down, up and down, up and down. Most of the time they'll be failing, okay? I will talk about ClickMagick. I'll talk about a bunch of things, you guys. I don't see your comments on this thing, so if I'm looking at you, I don't see your comments. I will have Q&A a little bit later on, okay? You guys, first and foremost, if you're just joining, just go through the 7 steps. Don't miss a single step, okay? Just do for yourself, okay? If you want to build something significant. Number 1. Number 2, if you have not watched the Friday's update, you can see it. It's a pinned post right now. It might be, you know, somewhere in this feed. Just scroll for it, and we're going to put it in the replay section of the members area as well. Watch that replay. On that. In that little update, I told you what we're doing with Operation 100K, okay? So what we're doing is over the weekend, we have been building out, and the developer, our awesome Mr. A, has been working all over the weekend. And he has created it, right? We're running some tests on it right now. He's currently sleeping. As soon as he wakes up, we're probably going to be pushing it live. So Operation 100K, the entire focus is on that right now, okay? For the next 90 days, official 90 days will start on the 20th, okay? Just so you know. The official 90-day time frame will start on the 20th of this month, okay? And so the idea is we're going to focus like nothing else exists and just Operation 100K, boom, 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 boom. Can we hit $100,000 in 90 days, okay? I'm talking about myself here. For those of you guys who have started Operation 100K, you know the concept, you know how it's set up, all that good stuff, right? I don't use my name, I don't use my resources, I don't use my social media, and I use a different pen name as David Jones, and I'm gonna go for the next 90 days, just bam, 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 see if I can hit 100,000. Will I do it? I get no idea, okay? But I'm gonna go for it. And so it's gonna be a big, massive push with just laser focus on it for the next 90 days. Why? Because you know we have. We're gonna be announcing a contest prior to the 20th, this official start of this window, right? And we're gonna do something really cool. Okay, the idea is to get as many people, okay, as many people to win as possible, okay? As many people to the Dominator as possible, okay? So here's the plan with Operation 100K. The way we're doing it is, again, it's going to be, you'll be able to go on your own, at your own pace, okay? So if you're somebody who just wants to fly through it, here's what I would tell you though. Number one is we're going to be resetting Operation 100K for everybody. It's going to be reset. Everybody's is going to start from scratch. But if you are somebody who has been through first 5 episodes, for example, right? You'll be able to just complete, just check off all the previous episodes. And as soon as you check off your first episode, right, the next one is going to automatically become available to you. You get an email saying, hey, episode 2 is available. You just fly through it. You don't even have to, like, if you have been through it already, you don't really have to go through and watch all the videos again, right? You can just literally go complete, and episode 3 is going to open up for you. We're doing this so that we have more control over, sending people reminders if they get stuck on a particular episode or whatever. We can communicate on your behalf again as you guys are building teams here. And then for those of you guys who would like to go and just, when let's say, there is a reservoir of episodes available and you want to do like 2 episodes in the same day, you'll be able to do that, right? The big thing there, okay, is don't get distracted with like, okay, I'm just gonna jump through steps. Okay, I'm telling you, if you just take this as take this approach as being an empty cup, an empty vessel, right, and just go through it, you'll be totally fine. Okay, I promise you that one. You'll learn more from Operation 100K. You'll learn more from this program, okay, than most of the premium priced products out there that you are, maybe have purchased before. Okay. It's going to be incredible. We are turning this Operation 100, once it's complete, okay, once I hit 100,000 in the journey, we're turning that, all those episodes, packaging it up, right, creating a nice wrapper around it, Operation 100K, turning it as a standalone product for sale. It's going to be part of the portfolio, okay, of the 4%. It will be selling for 3,000 Benjamins, okay, $3,000, okay. And it's going to become one of the products that will be in our portfolio from the 4%. I'm telling you, I told you this before, so it doesn't come across as a surprise to some of you who are watching this and you are not a pro level member, right? And you're like, my goodness, I'm just going to be, I'm just going to hang on to my $49 or whatever. And then later on, you will want to get it. Well, you can, at $3,000. I'm telling you so that there is no questions later. Okay, make sense? So you guys, this is going to be great for beginners, for intermediate marketers. Basically, you witness, $100,000 campaign and everything, all the stuff that it involves. Now, the thing with Operation 100K, okay, is we have started it, and I think it's episode 5, I think, or episode 3, right? To where I set up tracking, okay, through ClickMagick. Okay, and some of you guys have reported, and some people are a little like freaking out, like, oh my goodness, this doesn't work. ClickMagick changed their tracking thingy. So let me explain how that works. Okay, give me 1 sec. I'm actually going to show you, because a lot of people are running into the same issue. Okay, and it is causing some issues, and a lot of people are freaking out, and they shouldn't. Okay, because there are, let's see, clickmagick.com. Okay, I'll give you an example here, okay? So, okay, let's see. Okay, check it out. I'm going to show you something over here. Okay? I'm gonna flip my camera. Okay, here's my ClickMagick account. Okay, one of the accounts. Okay, so check this out. This is a demo account. Don't worry about going to the links or whatever. Okay, this is a house. So all of you guys here should be members of the 4%. Check this out. I have a domain here that I've registered. Okay, domain is Internet Traffic Rev or Internet Rev. Okay, this is domain. So this domain is set up as method 1, okay, with ClickMagick. Some of you guys might not understand what this means, so just hang tight. This might not apply to you yet, okay? This only applies to those of you guys who know what I'm talking about, okay? Check this out. If I go to that domain, okay, check, see that? If I go to that domain right there, and I don't have a slug, okay, I don't have a slug behind it. See that? Look what's gonna happen, okay? Okay, how many of you seen this issue right here? And then you're freaking out. You're like, dude, this doesn't work. Oh, my tracking ID is not working. My this is not working. Okay, and so you're like, you know, some people are literally freaking out. You know, bombarding emails saying that this thing doesn't work because you heard that ClickMagick changed the approach about setting up their URL redirect. Right now, my stuff is still operating on the old. Okay, my links, all my links that I use in ClickMagick, okay, they are still operating and running on the old setup, okay, just as it's explained in the back office right now. Okay, there is no issues for me. Okay, now they did announce that they are moving and creating a different approach to how you would set up your custom domain. Okay, again, if that doesn't make sense to you, don't worry about it, don't sweat over it, you'll get it, okay, I promise. Okay, so they made an announcement that Namecheap, which was recommended by ClickMagick, right, Namecheap, their stuff changed a little bit, so ClickMagick needs to change their stuff to make sure that the domain redirect for your tracking, right, is set up properly. The old methods still work. You just have to make sure that at the end of the URL you are attaching your tracking ID, your identifier. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay. Right now they recommend you set up through CNAME. Okay, your CNAME redirect. We will have an updated video tutorial for you how to do that, but please don't freak out because the old stuff still works. Okay. We will have it updated for you, no worries. What you can do is you can go to ClickMagick. In fact, we'll try to have it update. We'll try to have an updated version for you guys sometime, maybe even tonight. Okay, let me see if I can shoot a quick tutorial for you, maybe tonight still, and let you know what to do there. But it's pretty basic. We've got a video from ClickMagick because we recommend them, and it's one of the tracking, or actually the only tracking system that we recommend inside of the 4%. And they created a video, they sent us a video, we'll put it in the members area that would show you how to do your domain, setup, how you do your custom domains, tracking, okay, set up properly. Is that cool? Okay, but please don't panic. A lot of people worry about stuff, like 95% of the stuff you're worrying about never happens. Or it's just like stuff that you worry about that you should not be worrying about, okay? Okay, so we will have that. That video uploaded overnight for you guys, okay? Operation 100K. This new version, okay? This new version is going to be awesome for those guys who are building your teams, who are building, your business. For your people, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible for your revenue, for your conversions, for keeping your people, in a corridor that's like directing them exactly where they need to go and communicating with them and encouraging them, all that good stuff. Okay, we have activated the 7 steps follow-up, smart follow-up system that is in gear right now, and we're seeing some great results from it. We're pushing people through. It amazes me how many people talk about changing. It amazes me how many people are out there, talking about and just complaining how crazy their life is. But dude, the very same people are not, doing the simplest of things, such as following simple instructions, right? About changing their life, man. It blows my mind. Like, dude, just go through the 7 steps. Just like activate and go through the 7 steps. And this very same person would complain to his neighbors who will do nothing about his situation. He'll complain to anybody that he sees that would listen to him, right? Poisoning everybody around him and not take the simplest of action about helping himself. Okay? Now, here's what I would tell you. When you hear those people, okay? When you hear those people, you guys, we can pay attention to them, or we can move on and let them figure out whatever they need to figure out, deal with their issues, okay, and then come back and catch up if they wanted to, okay? We cannot be focusing on those people. You don't focus on those people because those people are like poison, man. You don't want to be around them. Just like when I was starting out in you know, in the collections department when I was 18 years old, right? The guy that brought me in, he says, hey man, see that girl over there? Listen to her, because she's killing it. Don't listen to that crybaby over there. And I was listening to that girl, okay? And I became, literally, I was in the top 3, always in the top 3 producers in that department at 18 years old. 18, kid, okay? And I had some people who were like in their 40s and 50s, like veterans with like degrees, right? Just struggling, right? Why? Dude, it's what you focus on is what you're gonna get, man, you know? And those guys who are new here, you know, from time to time we have these straight talks to where I don't care about, you know, like I don't want to offend anybody, but at the same time, you know, I don't worry about being, you know, saying the right things or try to come across as polished. At the end of the day, man, if we're talking about results, you know, we need to talk about things as they are, right? I mean, you know, if you want to get results, let's talk about results. So Operation 100K is going to be incredible. The way it's set up, okay? Go through it, follow, and watch every video 100%. If you watch video 50% and then you click off, don't complain, don't talk about why you're not getting the results you want. Simple as that. Everybody clear? Okay? Okay, check it out. Number 2, okay? Number 2 thing, okay? So, timeline. You guys seen the timeline? Everybody seen the timeline? Okay? Everybody know what I'm talking about when I say timeline, yes? Okay? Let's see, hold on a sec. I want to show you. Okay. All right, check it out. Those guys who are new joining, right, you'll see. The timeline is this thing on the dashboard right here, okay? Shows you what's happening right now. So currently, this project right here is what's being tackled at the moment, okay? It's literally probably going, you guys will see your stuff being reset. Literally could be any moment now. It could be overnight or it could be tomorrow morning, okay? The next thing that we're tackling that's in line is going to be show me the money funnel, okay? When you click on it, see it's upcoming. And it shows you, a little description here, what it's going to do, okay? Show me the money funnel is a funnel that will be available to the pro level members, okay? And it's going to be awesome. It'll help you build a very rapidly, okay? You guys will love it. Now, along with the show me the money funnel, there is also going to be a live events funnel, and I mentioned this before. Put this on a stand over here. I mentioned this before, and we're going to be pushing it out. So, I talked about it, right? It's on the table. We didn't forget about it. We're pushing it out as well. Okay, live events funnel every week. That's why I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. This group will be the highest integrity, highest standard, highest success rate of any other group online, period. Okay? There's like, if we need to bring 2 million people in to make it happen, that's what we'll do. If 528 of you watching this live right now, okay, if half of you decides to become just super committed and just go, don't try to overthink stuff. Just follow, man. Just follow the direction. Just follow the steps, right? And you will spread, and these 200 or 500 people will spread the ripple so big, man, that like 500 of you go out there and you make your difference to where, you tell your people like it is. First of all, you face the reality, right? You get the results for yourself. Then you have this moral authority. You have the power. Like if I've done what I've done, right? I can tell you what to do, and I don't take no bones about it, right? I don't care about being right or coming across or being shy about it. Dude, this is what it is, right? You either like it or you don't like it. You're going to do it or you're not going to do it. There's nothing in between. It's really simple as that. And I can look at anybody in the eye, and tell them that. Because why? Because I've been through it, right? I've been through it. When I've been through something, I know I have a perspective. I don't have to listen to somebody's opinion. I'm not being swayed by anybody's opinions, right? It's really, really simple for me. You'll be like that as well. And when you talk to your people like that, guess what? They'll listen to you, right? The right ones will, though. The wrong people will not listen to you. The wrong people will be like, oh my goodness, you just offended me, man. That's fine, right? That's fine. We want to help everybody, but we cannot help everybody. We want to help those that want to, that want to be helped. And so, get results. your results will breed to you making your difference. Okay, how many of you guys would like to publish a product? How many of you have, like, maybe you have I don't know, something that you wanted to do, a training program. Maybe you wanted to, to speak to an audience. Maybe you wanted to do something significant. Maybe it's a charitable work that you wanted to do, but you need this, right? You need finances, man. It's a business that can help you get there. It's a vehicle that can help you get there. Man, I'm going on a rant over here. I still got stuff to talk about. I still got to tell you how to fail, though. Okay. So ClickMagick. I'm gonna get that video posted. It's going to be in the how-to section. Okay. A live events funnel. We're gonna be pushing it out along with Show Me the Money funnel. That live events funnel is gonna be like this. Every week we just do a webinar. Okay. I take one of you. Okay. Some weeks I just go there by myself. Some weeks I bring somebody to interview. An expert to interview. Some weeks I bring one of you that is crushing it, right? Maybe some of you guys who have, Paul, if you're on the line here, man, tell me, you told me about this one person in the group that was struggling, right? And then she just like, dude, I'm just gonna follow, what the instructions, period, right? And now she's like on the leaderboards right now. I forgot her name. Man, I'm not sure if Paul is on here or not. But somebody who is just breaking through. Do you know how inspirational that is to other people? Like, you don't have to be a millionaire to inspire people, man. You know what I mean? You don't have to be the super producer to inspire people. What you need is you need traction, right? You need to move in the right direction. An oak tree, what does it need, man? An acorn. You put that acorn in the ground, and everything else comes to its aid to make it into a giant oak tree. We wanna be the stage for people like that. Okay, so that funnel will be available also to pro level members. You say, Vic, what about me free level? Okay, so look, you get the 7 steps funnel. Okay, you get to access every webinar. You get the journey shows. You'll be able to participate in a lot of you get access to the group. Some of the nuggets, and if you're watching this and you are truly here, you just want to get as much free information as possible, 100% with you. Okay, no problem there whatsoever. Okay, what I would recommend you do is read between the lines. When you watch me do a webinar, when you watch me do a live stream, okay, do you realize how much information that you can get? An idea, one idea can make you a millionaire. You don't need give me 16 steps to $1 million. You don't need that. Okay, you need one idea. You got to be smart about it to implement that one idea in whatever area you think you might implement it in, and that one idea might make you $1 million. You realize that, right? And you can get that one idea by just watching a webinar like this, or a live stream, or just participate, or just watch how we run the 4%, man. Okay, so some people are like, man, I'm just going to be a free member, but I'm trying to do it. You're getting literally $1 million worth of ideas here, even for free. But if you are a pro member, and by the way, free members, they also get the 7 steps funnel. You guys get the 7 steps, and you don't have to buy a thing from the 4%. Okay, I want to be super clear about this, you guys. And when you talk to your people, when somebody asks you like, is this like a bait and switch tip? No, man, heck no. You go through 7 steps. You don't have to buy a thing. You just go through it. You watch it. Okay. If you don't want to, upgrade to the pro level and set up your multiple streams of income, I think you're foolish. But you don't have to do it. Nobody's going to make you do it. You can finish and complete 7 steps without spending a single dime, right? Get into the operation for 100K. Go through the first 4 episodes. The ideas you'll get from there just by watching the whole setup, dude, it's $1 million worth. $1 million worth. If you're smart about it, though, right? If you're smart about it. But if you're not smart about it, you're gonna be complaining, like some people are doing, right? Now, if you are a pro level member, you'll obviously you'll be given a Ferrari, and a title to it and a key to it, and just, and we're just going to tell you, hey, just fuel it up and go drive, right? And we'll teach you how to drive it. So, funnels, live events funnel, that will be dynamic, by the way. You'll be able to invite your people. It will have a button for people to click on. We're going to be streaming on YouTube. Okay, we're going to be streaming on Facebook. You'll be able to share it on Facebook, but the main channel will be streamed through, we'll have a specific page, okay, with a button that's dynamic linked to you, okay, to your affiliate link. And so you'll have your personal affiliate link to promote that funnel. So every week as we push this content out, right? You'll be, you'll be able to invite your people, your list, social media, etc., and provide value. Those live events, they'll be geared towards just massive value. And then, of course, we're going to be inviting people to take a look at what we're doing here with the 4%, because we're doing this right now. Okay, we're expanding. I literally think that we have the best vision, the best positioning, the best idea. I really believe that. The best idea, at least, that I have ever seen over the last 13 years. Okay, I've only been in this space for 13 years. Okay, and I've seen a lot. I don't know about everything, but I've seen a lot. And I think when it comes to, if I wanted to have the perfect system, we're building it. Okay, it's going to take a little bit, but we're going at the rate that is just like phenomenal. And I love everything, how it's coming together. It will be a system and a machine that every living entrepreneur, a true entrepreneur, will want to be a part of. Okay, distribution platform. Affiliate platform, we're gonna have, it's gonna be awesome. Everything we're talking about, okay? All right, so that's that. Now, next thing. Those of you guys who have purchased an event ticket, okay, the conference ticket, I will be emailing you before I go to bed tonight. It might be 2 in the morning, it might be 3 in the morning, it might be, over the next couple hours, okay? Watch for my email. I will email you if you have purchased a conference ticket. I'll be sending you an important email, tonight before I go to bed, okay? Just stay tuned for that. Next, I want to address this thing, you guys, about cross-recruiting, okay? About cross-recruiting. I've heard, okay, and I've seen some people mention this, okay? We don't have, this is not a major, a huge issue, but we also wanted to make sure that everybody understands, because we have new people coming in, all the time. And I just want to make sure that everybody's on the same page, okay? Number one, don't do that crap, okay? Here's what I mean. If you are a leader, okay, if you are somebody who is building, or if you're somebody who, who can offer bonuses or whatever the thing is, okay, do not be a wolf, okay? Because we kick wolves out very, very quickly. Okay, we're not going to tolerate that crap. That's garbage. That's low. That's not ethical. That's stupid. Okay, don't do that. And this is a warning for everybody else. Okay, if you're new, the way the system is set up is it would hard code a person to its referring affiliate. Okay, so if somebody referred somebody, okay, that's their affiliate. Okay, or that's that affiliate's referral. Okay. It's their baby, man. It's their subscriber. They're communicating with them, okay? Do not cross-recruit. Here is what that means. If you are contacting people outside of the group, okay, and encouraging people to cancel their memberships and then rejoin or resubscribe or repurchase under your affiliate link, you're going to be going just like that. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're doing 8 figures a year. I don't care if you're a $10 million a year producer or you just started out yesterday. You're going to be going just like that. We're not going to tolerate that crap. It's really, really low. And I don't, like, very, 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 very few things that piss me off, but it's one of them, okay? We're not going to do that, okay? Leave other people alone to their sponsors. On the flip side, okay? On the flip side, don't be scared-minded. Okay, you guys, it's huge. Okay, I cannot tell you the importance. Let me tell you what that means. Somebody, let's say that you started out, okay, and you had your first, somebody joined you or your first referral, to the group, and you're like super excited. You're like, my goodness. And then if something happens to that person, and if they leave or they cancel, people are people, man. People do weird things, right? People can be unpredictable. I mean, it's just people. You work with enough people, you will realize that, right? It's normal. It's just people, right? So if your person, the only person you have, leaves, okay, and you get bummed down and you go to a pity party, all right, that's scared-minded. That is going to crush your business. That's going to affect you in more ways than you know, okay? Don't be that person. You got to have so much going on, okay, that you don't care about people leaving you. You don't worry about that kind of stuff. That's the least of your worries, okay? Does that make sense? Don't be, don't be somebody who just like depends on your sale. Okay, it's not going to serve you. It's a wrong energy to build your business with. Don't do it. Okay, focus, focus, focus. Don't look at, don't look in your rear view mirror trying to move forward. Look ahead and build your business. We're going to talk about it a little bit later. Also, you guys, watch out. Okay, and we're going to reinforce this from time to time. Please watch out for people who might be, again, wolves in sheep's clothes. Okay, let me tell you how that might look like. Okay, there can be many different scenarios, and people might be, trying to be smart about things, right? But here's the fact: if you see somebody who is trying to do shenanigans, right, and you can smell phony a mile away. Okay, if somebody tries to post saying, "Hey, everybody, I just had my results." By the way, speaking of that, if we catch anybody faking their screenshots, okay? Some people did that, and I know who you are. You know who you are as well, okay? You can fool, your fellow 4%er. You cannot fool me, all right? You cannot fool the system. We know who you are, okay? And you cannot fool yourself. And besides, why? Why do that, okay? If you're going to do a fake Photoshop screenshots of your results that are fake, okay, just to get attention, and then a lot of people contacting you saying, "Hey, how did you do it? How did you do it? How did you do it?" And then you try to take them away and try to sell them or mentor them, right, with ill intentions, okay? Just do all of us a favor and just leave, okay? Because that's not cool. Don't fall for so-called success stories too much, okay? You guys, this is again, I want to feature people that are worth being featured, and we will, okay? We will be featuring a lot of you. There is so many success stories that are genuine, real, authentic, okay? There is tons, thousands, okay, we have so far. Do we have a 100% success rate? No. But I believe we have more success stories pouring in than anything else I have ever seen online, okay? However, amongst those success stories, okay, there are some people who are doing this kind of stuff, right? Shenanigans. So I'm gonna Photoshop my screen. I'm gonna make it look like I just made, $2,000 in a single day, post it in the group, get a bunch of, attention from people, and then that's a wolf in sheep's clothes. Don't fall for those, okay? If it's not endorsed, but be smart, okay? Here's what I would suggest you do. You observe, okay? You observe. Is that person on a leaderboard? Yes, no? Okay. Leaderboards don't lie. Okay, you know that? Leaderboards don't lie. If they're not in the top 20, I'll be careful, okay? If you don't see them on a leaderboard, I'll be careful, okay? Be logical, okay? Use logic. And again, if we catch that stuff, we get them out and we correct the situations. But again, just to bring to your awareness and to your attention, some of these things that we're seeing as well, okay? All right, so does this make sense so far, you guys? Okay? Okay? So check it out, you guys. Check it out. We got some angry people here, huh? We got some angry people. We've got some angry people. Okay? Nobody's going to mess with my family, man. Nobody. You know what I mean? What we've got here is we've got a family-like situation. Nobody's going to mess with it. Okay? Nobody. We're not going to allow it. Okay? You shouldn't either. Check it out. Here's how to fail. You guys want to know how to fail? I want to tell you, we talk about success a lot. Man, we don't talk about failure. Why don't we? Right? Why don't we talk about failure, man? Let's talk about how to fail. Right? So I'm going to give you 7 steps how to fail. This is from my observation. Okay? From my observation with working with a lot of people. And seeing some comments. And also from my personal experience as well. Okay? Step number 1. Okay? If you write it down, here's how to fail. You can share it with your teams as well. Okay? Step number 1 is your approach. Your approach to your business, what you do. Okay? Your approach to your business. Okay? It is a business. Let's talk about business, man. What is a business? What does a business require? Okay? How do you start a business? How do you run a business? What's your approach to a business? Okay? Business is something that makes you money. Okay, you're an entrepreneur, right? Your approach to business. Think about it like this. It's almost springtime here, right? If I wanted to start a lawn mowing business, like if I wanted to go and lawn my neighbor's lawns, right? Like cut grass for my neighbors, right? And I'm like, dude, it's an idea. It's a way for me to make some extra money, right? I'm just gonna do that, okay? Dude, what do I need? What do I need? Tell me, what do I need, man? Okay, what do I need? I need to go to a store, right? And I need to get a lawnmower. How much is it gonna cost me? How much is a lawnmower? Right? How much is it? A couple $100, $300 at least, right? Pretty decent one. $300, $500, a lawnmower, right? What else do I need? I need to get some fuel to fuel that baby up, huh? Otherwise it's not gonna go, right? What else do I need? Maybe I need a truck. Man, how am I gonna put that lawnmower, how am I gonna carry it? You get the logic, right? It blows my mind how many people approach this internet business, okay, what we do on this whole entrepreneurial business in a way that makes them fail. Step number one is how to fail is you approach this business, right, in a wrong way. And that's what most people fall in under, okay? They want to be successful, yet they are not willing to do what it requires for a business, what business requires for them to be successful, to make it a successful venture. The simplest thing, okay, some basic tools, okay, and some people are not willing to do that. Now, there are some situations, okay, to where somebody genuinely might not have the $40, okay? Like some people would be like, dude, I can't go pro because I'm broke, okay? Let me ask you this. Look at your shoes, right? How much did you pay for your shoes? When did you buy them? Okay? When was the last time you went to Starbucks? Okay, when was the last time you went to the mall? When was the last time you went to a movie? When was the last time you blew your money on on a can of beer or a pack of cigarettes or just stuff that's just like stupid? When was the last time? And you're gonna tell me you don't have $49 or $50 or $100 to invest in your business and building your future? That's stupid, man. You get it? I mean, that's just like it's like you playing around or what? You know what I mean? you see what I'm saying, you guys? Does that make sense? Real talk. I know it's not a lot of people will like it, But dude, you're starting a business that can pay you. I'm gonna show you. Maybe I show you. Okay. Maybe I post it later on. Okay. Somebody said, look, I just went through 7 steps. I think they posted in the Facebook group the other day. Somebody just went through the 7 steps. They joined. 3 days in, they went through the 7 steps. They decided to go pro, right? And then they posted. They literally they followed the instructions. I think step 4 is that, right? Tells you to make a post on Facebook. They did it, and they just made $200. Zero money on marketing. Is that going to happen to everybody every single time? No, it's not going to happen like that, right? But you see my point, though, right? See my point? Your approach, okay? Number one reason people fail, those that do fail, is a wrong approach to business. Wrong approach to it. Think of anything, man. You want to start a coffee shop, a location. You need a building. Heck, you need to buy some coffee, man. Think of any real business that you're going to start is going to require some seed money. How do you grow a tree, man? You plant a seed in the ground, you water it. It takes resources. It takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of caring and attention, right? Simple things change your life, okay? So you guys, look, I don't care about being politically correct. I don't care about telling you things that you want to hear. I'm here to create success stories, okay? And I know this message is not going to resonate with everybody, but dude, if it resonates with you, let me know, because I want to help you create a success story, okay? And the way I'm talking to you, okay, I would encourage you to talk like this with your teams. Be straight with them. Don't tell people what they want. You know what people want to hear? Oh my goodness, we're going to close your sales for you. Don't do anything, okay? It's okay. You failed. It's okay. It's not your fault. Dude, it is your fault, man. It is your fault. Whose fault is it? Is that my fault that you failed? I've got thousands of success stories to prove it, that the concepts work. Dude, I am a walking, living, breathing billboard, man. I'm a walking testimonial for the stuff working, Does that make sense? Be straight with people, but start with yourself, okay? Number two, okay? Step number two, how to fail, okay? You fail by playing not to lose. That make sense? Okay? Play not to lose and you're going to fail. Again, goes back to that scarce mentality, right? Here's what you need to do instead. You got to play to win. How do you play to win, man? How do you play to win? Anybody tell me how to play to win? Okay. Let's see. Sherry's. Okay, good. I have full positive. Love it. Straight talk. You guys like it, straight talk, dude. You know, here's the thing. Some people cannot handle straight talk. It's just a fact, right? Some misery loves company. Always remember that misery loves company. Okay, but guess what? Misery has no results, man. The bank accounts are empty. I mean, you know, life is difficult, struggling, you know, worrying, all that stuff. You don't want to be miserable, right? No guts, no glory, Adrian. Okay. Now, see, a lot of people are like, yeah. Tell it like it is, man. Tell it like it is. But take inventory of yourself, man. Take inventory of yourself. How are you? You know, like what's your thing? You know, how's it going? Right? So when I was, you know, how do you play to win? Okay, how do you play to win? A lot of people play not to lose. Again, they're counting the pennies, and they're missing the dollars. Right? They're picking up the pennies, but they're overlooking the dollars. Okay, I wanna again. When I'm approaching my business, my approach is this. I'm not a newbie, okay, which is step number 3, okay? People, the way you fail is you call yourself a newbie, okay? You call yourself a newbie. Some people post, I'm a newbie, help me. You're not a newbie, man. You're an entrepreneur. You're an entrepreneur, my friend. You're not a newbie. Don't ever call yourself a newbie. Don't do that to yourself. Who wants to join? Who wants to work with a newbie? Tell me. Tell me, who wants to work with a newbie? Do you want to work with a newbie? Seriously, come on, tell me. Right? Do you want to join a newbie? Right? You're an entrepreneur, you're not a newbie. I don't care if you just started two seconds ago. The moment you decided to go into the business for yourself, guess what? You're an entrepreneur, congratulations. All right? You're an entrepreneur. Now do and act like an entrepreneur. Do and act, okay? Play to win. You play not to lose by being this little mini me, right? Help me. You're waiting for somebody to tell you what to do, right? You play not to lose. You're like, oh my goodness, I can't afford to make a mistake. I can't afford to make a mistake. Dude, you know how many mistakes I make? You know how many mistakes I've made in my life in business? It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. But if I didn't make those mistakes, I would not be where I'm at today. Have I arrived? Heck no, man. I still got a long journey ahead of me. You know, I'm just getting started. But the mistakes that I've made brought me to where I'm at today. Okay? Don't be afraid to make a mistake. Go out there and break things. Okay? Go out there and make mistakes. The more mistakes you're gonna make, the faster you will get to the break zone, right, of success. Okay? Now, everybody here has a permission to go fail. Okay? By worrying about making a mistake, you're playing it not to lose, okay? By making a bunch of mistakes and just taking action, imperfect action always beats perfect inaction, okay? You're gonna play to win. You just hit it, man. Just hit it, okay? Play to win. Play to win with your mind setup, your approach to business. You invest like you know that you couldn't fail, but you do what you gotta do, right? Even if you made a mistake, you don't focus on it. Okay, you just move forward. You move forward. Okay. Now, step number 4. Let's see what is that one. Okay. And this I've got some things to share with you here. Okay. Confess your problems. Okay. Step number 4 is again confess your problems and you're sure to fail. Okay. The situation that you might be going through. Okay. You ran an ad, it didn't work out. You did something, didn't work out, and you confess it publicly. Who's that going to benefit, right? Is it going to benefit you? Or is it going to benefit somebody else? Or is it going to benefit those people that might be watching, at your stuff, right? Don't ever, 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 ever confess your current situations or your problems or your lack of results. That confession is going to get what? Is going to fulfill your doom and gloom prophecy, right? That it's going to make your prophecy become a reality. Oh, this thing doesn't work because I just ran it doesn't work, so therefore you're having the same results again, right? Here's what you do, man. You speak vision. You speak your vision. You speak your vision. Why are you here? Right? What do you want to accomplish here? Where are you going? What kind of house you want to live in? What do you want? You speak that. That's what people are attached to, right? That's what people are attached to. And some people don't want to hear this stuff. Okay? Some people are like, oh my goodness, you tell me, you tell me how to run traffic. Okay? And 5 years later, guess what? They'll be asking the same question. Okay? Don't be like them. Don't be like them. Guess what? Majority of them are going to be like that. Okay? 80% are going to be like that. Okay? Don't be like them. Does that make sense, you guys? Speak your vision. Don't speak about your current situation. Okay? Somebody posting your screenshots and you got all zeros. Dude, who is that benefiting? Ask yourself, who is that benefiting? Okay? The only thing you're doing is you're just hurting yourself. That's the only thing you're doing, really. Right? If you got a question that is like support-related question, again, what's your approach? What's your approach? What's your positioning? Are you seeing yourself as an entrepreneur or a newbie? Okay? I never, ever, ever, ever talked about any of my problems when I was going through the problems. Ever. You couldn't tell. Okay? You couldn't tell that I was going through challenges when I was going through them. Why? Why would I? Is that going to change the situation? And if it's not, why talk about it? It's not going to serve you. Everything that you do, it needs to have a reason for it. Okay? So, whatever you're posting, whether it's in a group, whether it's in an email, in your post, on a Facebook, on your Instagram, your Twitter, whatever, right? Whatever channel and media you're posting, ask yourself before you press that push button or that post button, will this get me a step closer to my ultimate destination or not? And if the answer is no, don't do it. Simple as that, you guys. Simple as that. Simple things change your life. Okay? Some people confessing what they don't have and then they're wondering why they don't have what they want to have. Never will that happen. Okay? Sounds like you're speaking directly to me. Chad, I'm glad, bro. I'm glad. And you know what? Congratulations for hearing, for having your skin thick enough to take this information and take it in a constructive, positive way. Again, you guys, I don't know most of you. We probably never met. I'm looking to meet you one day. But I'm not here to really baby anybody. We don't need. 4%ers. If somebody cannot take, a talk like this and they think it's too harsh or whatever, you're not hurting me. You're not hurting anybody. You're just hurting yourself. Entrepreneurs, they gotta have thick skin. They gotta be, stuff like this should be normal talk. If you're a true entrepreneur. I can't tell you how many times, people that were coaching me, right, would tell me straight to my face, they're like, dude, what you're doing is stupid, right? They literally would come to me like face to face and they say, dude, what you just did was just stupid, and they'll just give it to me, And I took it in a way that would be like, okay, thank you, because you have the results I want. I want to build something, right? So I'm going to be smart enough to listen and take the advice. Again, step number 5, okay? How to fail, step number 5, worry about numbers, okay? You worry about numbers too much. You worry about your, getting your subscribers. I got 3 subscribers. Oh my goodness, I'm awesome. Look, you want to celebrate that? Okay, you want to celebrate your wins. But here's what you got to do. You got to step out from your comfort zone. Again, being an entrepreneur, okay? If you are an entrepreneur, when you're an entrepreneur, you're going to take control of the situation. You got 2 people in your team. You got 2 people on your list. You've got 20 people on your list. Guess what? Take care of them, man. Take care of the people. You look at anybody who's like on a leaderboard. Most of those people, okay, most of them, not all of them. And those who are not doing it, they will see the consequences. They'll suffer, here coming up really soon. Okay, is what I predict. Is not taking care of your people, not connecting with your people. okay? If you got 2 subscribers or 2,000 subscribers, step out, okay, and do a live stream, okay? Reinforce the vision. It's one thing when you know, like, look, we're building this and we want to create a system, right? And so the system is going to be there to do most of the heavy lifting, okay? But check out this situation, though. Check out this scenario. You've invited somebody, right, to check out the 4% group. And that somebody, you know, hears Vic talk about the vision and all this stuff, and it's, you know, they're like, yeah, that's great. I resonate with it. Awesome, man. I'm fired up, right? But then again, Vic is, you know, he created the thing. Of course, he's going to talk good stuff about the 4%, right? Because, you know, he wants to help people. He wants to, you know, build this thing. It's one thing to rely on that message yourself, and it's a totally different thing to where you gather your 2 people together or 5 people together, and you're like, hey guys, here's the vision of the 4%. I'm fully aligned with the vision. Now you step in as a leader. See what I'm saying? You step in as a power. You borrow the credibility from the 4% main vision here, but now you reinforce that vision with your people, with your 5 people that you've got. Okay? Your 5 people listening to you, being connected to the big vision. Do you know what happens in the background? Okay? Do you know what happens psychologically in the invisible world? What happens, man? The whole machine just spins like this, right? Why? Because they're listening to you, being connected to something bigger. People want to be a part of something bigger. And because you are speaking your vision inside of this big vision, dude, the bond and connection, the relationship you can build with these people is incredible. You will not be able to do this, you know, to get the same effect building something of your own, ever. Because you don't have that credibility. You don't have that leverage point. This big umbrella. This is the 4% umbrella. You're under this umbrella. You're speaking your vision that aligns with this vision. 2 visions align, man. Boom. Spark. Explosion. You guys get it? So what I recommend you do, and this is what I've done. Again, I'm speaking to you from experience, man. I've done it. Every single product that I've ever promoted. Every single company that I've ever endorsed. Okay? Anybody that purchased from my affiliate link, I would always bring a team together. Always bring a team together. Even when I did not know what I was doing, man. But here's the thing, that pushed me to learn faster, right? That pushed me to step out of my comfort zone and stay up until 5 o'clock in the morning, right? And pull an all-nighter if I had to. And do what the common, typical people were not willing to do to get to learn the information, not browse Facebook for 3 hours a day or 6 or 8 hours a day, thinking that I was busy, right? Fooling myself, thinking that I was working, but that was not productive. You see what I'm saying? Again, your actions, is that taking you a step further or is it taking you a step back? There is nothing in between. You're either moving forward or you're sliding back. That's it. It's one way or another. Okay? That's it. So, what you do matters. How you do it matters, right? So you get people together, and if you don't want to go live on a Facebook like this, do a conference call, man. But talk and reinforce that vision to your people. We're going to be starting out small groups, okay? It's going to help. Like what we do is going to take things just like 100x everything, okay? With small groups, it's going to be incredible. You guys will watch this thing. It's just going to go like, you're going to explode, right? My question to you is, are you ready for it? Okay. So what happens is you become a leader to your 5 people. Now your 5 people turn into 10 people, and then they turn into 20 and 100, and then more, okay? But if you have 50 people, you have 10 people listening to you, and now you guys are on the same page, okay? As long as you stay plugged into the main core vision, you become a channel of that vision, and then you position yourself for something massive. Okay, you're preparing for the right opportunity, okay? Not to fool your people. Now, there's a fine line though, okay? If you are one of the people that are listening to this leader right here, okay? If you're one of these guys listening to this leader who is, hopefully plugged into the big vision, if this leader's intentions are malicious, okay, then you gotta let this big umbrella company know. Let us know. We'll take care of it, okay? Again, people can smell phony a mile away, you guys, okay? But I'm telling you, this is like long term, this is how you build, man. This is how you step out. But people who are not willing to do this stuff, people who just rely on somebody always, right? And they're not willing to do the uncomfortable things, they will always stay in their comfort zone. And what's your comfort zone right now? Is the same result you're getting right now, okay? it might help. Well, when I'm around, it might help you because I can do some things that will help you drive revenue. You know, we can have systems that will help you drive revenue, but you'll never become independent. You know, you'll always be in your little sandbox. You know, playing in that sandbox. You want to grow. You want to expand. You know, you want to go. You want to swim in the ocean. You know, get out of that little little swimming pool. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense, everybody? Okay, and don't be afraid of don't be afraid to make mistakes, man. You know. So again, what was that? Reason number 5 or whatever, or how to fail, right? You worry about numbers. Don't worry about numbers. Numbers will take care of themselves as long as you stay plugged into the vision. And again, you don't speak your situation. You don't confess your problems. You speak vision. You see how everything kind of aligns, right? And it's like a ripple effect, man. Wrong approach to the business is going to ripple down. It's like a domino effect, man. Everything is going to be affected. If you have a wrong, inaccurate approach to building a business or entrepreneurship in general, dude, you will never be successful because you're not going to speak vision. You know, you're going to focus on the wrong things. You're going to take the wrong actions. And people will be watching you and be like, dude, nobody wants to work with you. You call yourself a newbie. Even if you are a newbie, never ever call yourself a newbie. Like, it's the same thing. Like, I hear some people call themselves stupid. I'm like, dude, really? Do you know anybody that calls themselves stupid? Like they did something, they did something that was like, dumb or whatever, or they said something. I'm like, you stupid me or whatever, right? I mean, I know some people. I'm like listening. I'm like, dude, really? Why would you call yourself stupid? Just like, why would you call yourself a newbie? Why would you call yourself, somebody who doesn't know anything? Be resourceful. Take charge. You're an entrepreneur. Do you know what an entrepreneur is? I mean, look, I'm speaking to over 500 people here, you guys. But man, this is, if I get 50 of you watching this, to get this, and that 50 would be like, man, you know what? I got it, man. I got it. It was worth it. Heck, if I get 10 of you to get this message, man, because I know most people won't. Most people will just be like, yeah, I need to learn traffic, Got it? Okay, good. Never, ever, ever talk negative about yourself. Never. It doesn't serve you. Okay, check it out. Let's see what else we got here. That's a big one right there, okay? Step number, I think it's the last one. Step number 7. Be available to everybody at any time. Say, Vic, it's actually a good thing, right? It's actually a good thing to be available 22/7. I'm going to be available for you 22/7, man. 22/7, I'm going to call me anytime. Do you realize it actually repels people from you like that? Let me tell you why. When you think about it logically, it makes sense, right? You want to join somebody who's going to be always going to be there for you, always going to be available for you. Subconsciously, you might not even realize this. People might not even realize this, but it can be a subconscious repellent, okay? Just like that magnet. There's an attraction side to it, and then there is the side that repels things, right? It repels the other way. You know what I'm talking about? Who wants to work with somebody who is going to be there 22/7? Let me put it like this. Do you want to go to the doctor who is available for anything at any time? You call him up, he's like, yeah, man, I'm available, come on over. I'm not doing anything right now. I'm free. Come on over. Okay? Or do you want to get into the doctor who is a professional and he's got a waiting list for a month? Who do you think makes more money? Okay? That's a powerful thing. Not a lot of people will get this. But I'm telling you, if your message, the way you build in your business, the way you approach, I'm not saying to manipulate people or to lie or whatever. That's really low. What I am saying though is this: do not be idle. Okay? Never ever be idle, and then advertise your idleness out there to the world. Okay? You guys get this? People that advertise, I'm going to be available to you 22/7. I only sleep for 2 hours, and I'm always going to be there. Just join me. Just join me. What they're saying is they're saying that they're desperate. Okay? They're free. They're not doing anything. They have a bunch of time on their hands. Okay? And subconsciously, look, your people listening to you, there is something about that they cannot put their finger on a pulse. They can't understand it. They can't taste it or touch it or see it. But they feel it, and there's something about it that they just doesn't sound right, okay? Doesn't sound right. And also what deeper, thing that happens there subconsciously is you're training your people to be like that as well, to be idle. Never be idle in your business, okay? You're busy. Now, don't just say that you're busy and you're not, okay? You're busy productive. You're either learning, you're running, you're focusing on production. Okay, you're leading by example. Does that make sense? You do those three things. You're learning. Okay, you're running. You're building your business. You're being productive. Okay, you focus on those three things. You don't have the time to just talk to anybody whenever they want to talk to you. Okay, your approach becomes authoritative. You become an authority in your space. You become an authority with your people, with your list. Okay, this is a controversial topic. I understand. I get it, right? Some people would be like, well, you don't care about people. No, I do. That's why I build systems. Okay? Because guess what? For me to work one-on-one with 500 people or 80,000 people, it will be impossible. I just don't have enough time, in the day. Literally. Literally, you're going to hit a cap. Okay? Now, when you look at your business, you look at your current situation, or you can look ahead, right? You speak, what's your vision, man? You gotta take approach of that long-term vision. Where do you want to be at a year from now, 5 years from now, and act like that today. See what I'm saying? Start building up to that today. So people that are failing, they're like, hey, come on over here, man. I'm open. You want to call me at 3 o'clock in the morning? I'll be there for you. Just please join my team. Just please buy from me. Okay? And really what they're saying is, hey, man, just don't buy from me because I'm desperate. And I don't know what I'm doing because I have all the time in the world, but I'm not busy investing in myself. I'm not, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, right? Which is running and producing. Does that make sense, you guys? Okay? All right, so I'm going to take any, so you guys, look, what do? Okay? Man, you invest in yourself. You guys, the single biggest investment I can make as an entrepreneur, okay, is knowledge, is education, is specialized knowledge, right? It's investing the time in testing out what I just learned, okay? Everything that I talked about, I'm not going to repeat this. I'm going to, everything is interconnected. I mean, all these things, okay? These are like the main, 7 main things that people get wrong, right? That ultimately makes them, quote unquote, a failure in business. But if you do the opposite, you won't. You will succeed by default. Success is going to be something that's just going to happen. Let me answer your questions, you guys, here, and see where this conversation might lead us. Okay. Hopefully, this made sense. I wanted to be really raw and talk to you guys because again, the culture of the 4%, you guys, really what I see us, how I see us rolling together is, being truthful, being upfront with people, tell it like it is. Those who are adult enough in business to handle it, they'll handle it, right? And those who won't, they'll just leave and they'll go, find something else or work for somebody else, which might be even better for them, right? But, man, let's build something incredible here, huh? Let's become the best versions of ourselves, man. Why not? Why not invest the next, 60, 90 days, a year? Who cares, man? Who cares to become the best at what you do, to become the best in your field? Is it worth it? Of course it's worth it because you're talking about the rest of your life, man. Short-term inconvenience to build a long-term comfort, okay? You be at the events. You show up to every webinar. You stay plugged into what's happening to the current events, right? And then you can relay that information to your team. It's really, really simple. It's really simple to succeed. All you got to do is just get the information, take notes, make sure that you understand it, okay? Relay it to your team, serve it, okay? With your own wrapper on it. Does that make sense? Now you become a channel of information. And you're doing what you just learned and heard, you're applying it, and now you're mixing it with your own results, not your problems, but your positive results that can impact people. Does that make sense? And you never talk about lack or what you don't have. You always talk about vision. You're always moving forward. There is never a problem, okay? There is never, ever, ever a problem. Ever a problem. There is always a solution to everything. You become a solution-oriented individual, entrepreneur who focuses subconsciously. Like when you train yourself to do this all the time, you won't even have any problems in life. You will always find solutions no matter what's going on. Make sense? Okay, I'm going to answer your questions here. Oh my goodness, man, this thing is, Vic is on fire, Sadie is saying. I'm just being real. I want you guys to succeed, man. You know, I want you guys to succeed. And so I'm going to tell you like it is. Having problems with CNAME redirecting works on some computers and gets redirected on other computers. Okay, Alan Knapp. So what we'll do is we'll post a how-to video in the how-to section here. You know, give us a few hours. Okay, as soon as the developer is up, we'll post the how-to video straight from ClickMagic to show you how to do the CNAME setup properly. Okay, and you guys can update your stuff. Okay. All right. Will the direct sales page link be back? It will be back a little bit later on, Sheila, yes. The future belongs, okay, just comments here. I'm fishing for some questions. For you to avoid paying the 3 Benjamins, what exactly do you need to do? I'm not sure. For you, like some of you guys just joined here, like if you want to plant your flag, what I would encourage you to do is consider going lifetime. Just become a lifetime member, pro level member lifetime. You get the funnels, you get multiple funnels, pro level members, whether it's monthly or lifetime. Look, it's $49 a month, man. Look, it's 49. There ain't nobody's gonna complain about 49 bucks. The very people, anybody who complains to you about the 49 bucks, oh my goodness, I don't have the 49 bucks to become a pro level member. I don't buy that. I just don't, I don't care who you are, man. I don't care if you get welfare. You can find the 49 bucks if you want to build your business. Now, if you want to build your business, there will be some basic tools that you need to get. An autoresponder, it's a must. It's not because I want to sell you an autoresponder. Heck, you can go, you know, and find it online, go to Google and Google, but you need it. You know, you need like a funnel builder, right? You need like a tracking. You need it. Just like I can't mow a lawn, you know, I can't cut a grass, you know, like manually. You know, I need like a lawnmower. I mean, it's just like, dude, it would be stupid for you not to have it. You know, you're gonna look foolish. I mean, imagine me starting a lawn mowing business and then just like cutting the grass with my scissors or something. You know what I mean? People would be looking at me like, dude, really? Right? But here you're talking about. I mean, you're talking about becoming, like, building a solid, real future. I mean, where, you know, how much did you spend on paper? Like on printing paper. How much did you spend on buying your computer, right? Okay, you don't have a computer. What about your phone? Okay, what about, like, what about your clothes? What about your shirt? I mean, what, dude, you know, movies. I mean, just think about it. Just like, I don't buy that excuses. Now, neither should you, okay? You should not buy that excuse from anybody, because if somebody's gonna tell you that, they're just flat out not serious about building a future as an entrepreneur. There might be an employee, and they might be a great employee. Nothing wrong with that. But they sure are not entrepreneurs. Not yet, anyways. Okay? Okay, one night eating out. It's not even a, I mean, you go for a nice eat out place. I mean, you're gonna, you know, for two, you're gonna fork out, you know, $100. You know? I mean, that's like a decent, you know, dinner for two. That's like $100. So look, you guys, if you do things that you're supposed to be doing, okay, you will not tolerate and you will not take excuses from your people. You will not take excuses from people who are wannabe entrepreneurs. You'll just tell them like it is. And you'll be speaking from the position of power. Simple as that. Okay? I never promote a product I don't endorse or I don't own. I don't endorse a product that I don't own. Simple as that. Okay? Techademics, I paid for every product. Paid for it. Okay? Took the money, sent them the money, I paid for it. Dave and whose product we're building on, I paid for it. Okay? We have a product that's being developed. Actually, I have somebody flying out to our studios here in a week. And they'll be shooting a course about Instagram. This guy is a mega influencer on Instagram, right? He's going to be shooting a course for the 4%, teaching how he's doing it. I never played on Instagram. I didn't really care about Instagram, but I'm looking at it. I'm like, dude, I want to blow up on Instagram. I'm going to be taking his course. Guess what? Dude, I created the 4%. We're going to host his product in the 4% platform, right? As one of the portfolio products. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to take my money. I'm going to buy his product. Why? Because when I look you in the eye, or when I look at anybody in the eye talking about this product, saying, hey man, it's X to get it, I better own it, right? Because if I don't, who am I? I'm going to be a fraud. I cannot morally, ethically expect you to do anything that I haven't done. Does that make sense? Simple as that. Neither should you. Now, when those 50 people or 500 people like we have now here, right? Or however, like you watching this, if you adopt that belief system, do you realize that in the invisible world, man, your business is going to blow up? I mean, you will blow up like you can't even imagine right now. Because there's so many fakes and phonies out there, dude. It's incredible. It's unbelievable. Okay, what's happening in the industry right now? And people, for you to really win, you just got to be authentic. You just got to be like, just be genuine about your dealings. That's it. It's really that thing alone is gonna put you at the top, probably top 1%. You know, and then everything else is gonna follow. Your income, your conversions, you know, your engagement, everything. You know, everything is gonna follow. Hey everybody, I'm gonna let you guys go. We've been here for an hour and 30 minutes almost, right? Appreciate you guys. Stay tuned. We really have an incredible opportunity here. Like really incredible. Okay. Operation 100K is going to be reset again, just so everybody know. It will be self-guided, right? And then the rest of the stuff I already told you. Okay. Check out about the conference, you guys, okay? So we're looking to have the conference 95% chance, okay? 95% chance that we're gonna have the conference second weekend of June. Okay, second weekend of June. I'll give you plenty of time for information about that, okay? If you have already purchased a ticket to the conference, okay, I'm going to email you. I'm going to send you guys an email, okay? Watch for that email. You will only be getting those emails if you have purchased a ticket already, okay, to the conference. If you would like to purchase a ticket to the conference, I encourage you. You can do that, okay? You can purchase a ticket to the conference. The reason we moved the conference, I explained on our last, I believe it was the last webinar. Officially, it's in the back office. You guys can see it. I think it's called the 90-day plan, okay? The focus is going to be like laser about Operation 100K and getting to that $100,000 over the next 90 days. Official, for David Jones at least, okay? Official, like the starting line for this is going to be the 20th, okay, of this month. Don't wait for that though. Just go through it. Whatever is available, just go through it, okay? And then we're really going to hit the ground running hard, like really hard. So for the next 90 days, I want to be able to generate $100,000 as an affiliate, okay, in Operation 100K. And everything is documented. It will be the best thing ever. Once it's complete, we're cutting it, and then we're gonna start selling it as a standalone product. $3K. It'll be worth every penny. People are going to buy it from you, and they'll kiss you for it. because there's nothing like it anywhere in the industry. You'll be proud to represent our portfolio. You'll be proud to represent the products that we are bringing in from other vendors. I was just talking on the phone today with Les Brown, Les Brown's office. He's doing some phenomenal things. Super fired up about being part of what we do here in the 4%. Dude, you guys realize we've got, I mean, there's like world celebrities in all these different giant niches, billion-dollar niches. They want to be a part of what we do, man. They want to be a part of what we do. Why? I think we're into something here together. You know what I mean? And what it's going to take to pull this off is the right thinking. That's why I'm telling you like it is. That's why I don't care about offending people. Because if you're offended easily, you should not be a 4%er. You're not a 4%er. You're probably a 96%er if you're getting offended easily. And you shouldn't worry about offending people either. You should tell them like it is. Okay? Because if you're worried about offending people, you're going to tell them what they want to hear, which is not going to lead them to success. And at the end of the day, what really matters is, dude, it's results, man. It's you taking care of your family. So we've got to be tough enough to handle, the reality and deal with the reality and do what we need to do to change the reality into the vision that we have for ourselves so that we can move forward, taking care of our families and do what we need to do and build something and make our difference. So that's kind of what, that's that. So, but, we'll be meeting up with Dave Van Hoos, Forbes Riley, Les Brown. Is really, really excited about what we do here. Other people, I'm not going to name the names right now, but I'm telling you, those of you guys who are here now, dude, together, it's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible where we're going to take this thing, okay? Takes vision, takes dedication, takes commitment, takes unity. That's it. Takes unity and takes reinforcement of that vision with your teams. Appreciate you guys. Be blessed. Always fun hanging out with you, and look forward to speaking with you. I'll be connecting with you. Again, most likely, probably, there's a good chance I might connect with you tomorrow again. As soon as we push out this operation, tell you how it went, everything. And until then, be awesome, be a 4%er, act like one too. See ya.